Hey, what is going on, guys? You know who it is. This is Perky here, bringing you another M.O.A.B. This one's on Sanctuary with the custom camo on my M4A1. You like that fail knife there? Anyways, so starting off this commentary, I thought it'd be a cool idea to tell you guys the story of my 21st birthday, which in America is the legal drinking age. So, first things first, when I was 21, I was still living in the dorms because I loved it. I felt that it was really easy to meet people. I know a lot of people move out as soon as they can, but I loved it because social butterfly type of thing. I just love talking to people, and that was the best way I could do it, was living in the dorms. All you had to do, it was like apartment style like housing, so you just walk 2 feet and you're at the next person's room. So that was a lot of fun. And yeah, so I was living in the dorms, and the way the dorms work, at least where I go to school, is that there's a hall director who is basically the big boss guy of the hall, and he takes care of all the troublemakers and all the event planning and, you know, whatever that may be. Anyway, so a couple days before my birthday, I'd gone home to visit my brother, who's about 5 years older than me, and he bought me an early birthday present, which was a $20-something bottle of Goldschlagers. And Goldschlager is some delicious liquor, tastes like candy, absolutely amazing, and he told me not to open it until my birthday. So I kept my word, and I wasn't going to open it until midnight. Now, at about 10 p.m. the day before my birthday, we got an email saying that there's a snow day the next day. So even though my birthday was falling on a Friday and I would have had a lot of class to go to and there was nothing I could do about it, I got my first snow day ever in my college experience. It fell on my 21st birthday. Do you understand how much of a sign that felt like to me? That was absolutely amazing. 21st birthday, snow day, midnight, I popped that bottle and I'm taking shots with my friends that are in the room with me, just waiting for the midnight clock to hit. Now, unfortunately, I was a little bit older than my other friends, so probably about like at least a few months older than them. And I was the only one who was turning 21, so going to the bars probably wouldn't have been that fun. So I just kind of stayed in the dorms, and I was going to hang out with people. So first thing I wanted to do was I made plans with my roommate Saggy, who didn't necessarily live with me at the time, but he was always in the room, so he might as well just be called fucking roommate. Anyways, so we made plans. We're going to go to Festival, which is the grocery store, and we're going to get tons of liquor, and it's going to be awesome. We're going to do something called Wizard Staffs. That was our plan, and basically what that is you take cans of beer, and every time you drink one, you duct tape it on top of the previous one, and then you keep making this giant staff of beer cans, and eventually you just have the longest one. That's the plan, is to have the biggest wizard staff. So we were doing that. In addition to that, I was taking shots with every single person who walked through the doorway. I was taking shots of Goldschlager. I went through so much liquor. So much liquor. I had bought a full case of beer. I bought 2 bottles of Goldschlagers. Well, I guess I only bought one because my brother gave me the other one. But I had 2 bottles of Goldschlagers, full case of beer. Saggy had his own case of beer. And something, I think it was Cavassier or something. I don't know. He thought he'd try it and just to see how it was. Turns out it sucks. So he wasted $35 on that. But we went all out. I walk into the dorm with like $200 of liquor. And the hall director sees me walking in, and he goes, "I hope that's all for a 21-year-old." I'm like, "Yep, you know it." That night, we probably should have been busted by the cops because we were in that dorm. The RAs knew what was going on. They knew that it wasn't just me drinking. They definitely knew, but that's okay. They definitely helped me out and made my birthday an awesome time. It was so fun. Ended up passing out in a couple different places. Found my way back to my room eventually, though, and it was a lot of fun. Alright, so that's kind of a little mini story of what happened on my birthday. Real quick though, I need to give a shout out to a couple guys who made graphics for me and awesome stuff. Yogotis made my intro, BioDesigns made some thumbnails and some stuff for the Twitch page, and then M.O.A.B hooked me up with some pretty sweet thumbnails. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching the commentary. I hope you guys liked it. Links to their channels are going to be in the description. Thanks so much to those guys. I really, really appreciate it. You guys rock. Catch you guys later!